So what we're doing, the 75 Hard Challenge by Andy Frisella. I've done it. I've completed it once. The reason I like the 75 Hard Challenge, because it's so f***ing hard. Going to be joining me in the gym, which is a new experience for him.
I mean, so I'm going to be out of my comfort zone.
Yeah. So what can you expect? A lot of on location. We're speaking into the phone, a video, a thought. And then if there's questions that come up, we'll address that.
God.
75 hard.
Yeah.
75 days of just getting after it, focusing on self, laying the foundation for a better life. Welcome to GVSV.
Join us on this adventure. My name is Alex.
My name's Carl.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
Welcome back to GVSV. This is Alex and Carl, and today is week 8.
Something like that.
No, week 8 because it's day 56.
Day 56.
Day 56 of 75 hard.
Coming down home stretch.
Coming down home stretch. We've probably got another 3 weeks left.
Yep.
One of the things that we learned this week was the importance of rest and recovery.
How did you feel today working out?
I felt great.
Why did you feel great?
I felt great because I probably got the best sleep I've gotten in months.
Bingo. So we're doing all this work. We're training hard. Our nutrition's on point, or at least we're keeping to a plan there. And where we're sabotaging ourselves is in rest. Now, it's not on purpose. It's not like we're going to bed late on purpose and waking up. Well, we are waking up early on purpose.
Yes.
All right. But we were prioritizing getting in at a certain time instead of making sure that we're resting properly. And that, I would say, over the last 2-ish weeks has really shown itself in mood, in gym performance, and in a lot of different ways that you're going to short circuit all the things you're working hard on. Rest, and I wasn't always this way. I was always like, hey, I'll get enough, sleep when I'm dead. Hey, you know what, 4 hours is enough. No, it's not, right? There's a very, very, very infinitesimally small set of the population that has a mutation that they can go well on 4 hours of sleep, all right? But you are more likely to get hit by a bolt of lightning than to be this person, okay? Vast majority of human beings, 7 to 9 hours. My sweet spot, 6.5, 7, and I feel great. A little more than that, it starts to be a negative return. I can't do 9 hours. I feel like I'm just, like I drank the entire night.
Yeah.
I got a headache, my body hurts. But 6.5, 7-ish hours, we're gonna be like up to 7.5 hours. I feel well rested. I feel like a different human being. Last night, I couldn't stay awake. I went to bed. I woke up at like 6 on my own, no alarm, and I felt fantastic. He and I possibly found a new home.
A new home.
A new home.
You make it sound like we're orphans.
We are orphans. We're the GVSV orphans. Nobody knows us. As you can tell, I'm in a good mood.
See, this is what happens when he gets rest.
When I get rest, I'm in a good mood. All right, instead of being an angry little garden gnome, happy garden gnome. All right?
I like this garden gnome.
Yes, this garden gnome works, right? So, rest is one of the biggest parts of your recovery. So, all that working out doesn't, like, your muscle gain doesn't happen in the gym.
Yes.
Your muscle gain doesn't happen in the kitchen. It is greatly supported by the kitchen, and the kitchen is like recovery and nutrition are like onesie-twosies, like going like this. They are the biggest pieces to the pie. The working out part, that's the easy part.
So you're saying that during our sleep cycle is when the body is building up that muscle?
That's right. It's exactly. You sleep to recover.
Okay.
All of your systems.
Yes.
Not just muscular, all right, but neurological. Right. So say, like when you're sleep deprived, right? And you don't feel clear and you feel foggy
Yeah.
and you can't think straight. That's because you haven't been able to recover neurologically,
Yes.
right? Because you don't get enough sleep. Right? So I can't hammer this home enough. You need 7 to 9 hours a night of sleep consistently to perform at your best. All right? Unless you're a teenager, going for 9 hours. No, seriously, no. Biologically, unless you're a teenager.
Yeah. Because
all
they're younger, they need more.
They need more. Like,
Yeah.
like stop messing with your kids. All right? Let them, I'm not saying let them bed rot where they're in all day. But if they're getting 10 to 12 hours, that's just teenagers. If they actually biologically do need that. All right?
I think my husband is a teenager. Listen, he would stay in bed till 10 o'clock every day if he could.
I love your husband. I'm not making comments about your husband on camera. Nope. Anyway, because he's watching this. Anyway. So, back to my point. All right. Unless you're a teenager, 7 to 9 hours, and that's what is science supported.
Yeah.
That you need for adequate rest and recovery. For me, what I think has been short-circuiting my sleep attempts is having my alarm on and set, and being so mindful of all the work I'm doing in the gym, out of the gym, and when I wake up every so often, like, oh, I only have X amount of time left to sleep.
So it was like a sense of anticipation?
Yes.
Okay.
So last 2 days I haven't set an alarm.
Yeah.
And I slept like a rock.
Yeah. I mean, I knew that I needed more rest. I knew that I needed more rest, and I will say that last night I just passed out. I just passed out.
So what I'm going to try tonight, because we're going to Monday tomorrow, it's going to be a work day, right? It's when you and I like to get in early,
Yes.
right? So I'm going to try to digital detox
Yeah.
by 8 p.m. So 8
Yes.
p.m., all screens are off. I'll go read a book, all right? And take myself away from all the digital stuff, try to deregulate. 9 o'clock, I want to be in bed.
Yes.
All right. Hopefully, I'm asleep by 9:30, and I naturally wake up around 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock.
I think consistency and persistency, because I think that for me, once I develop a certain sleep pattern, it's easier for me to stay within that sleep pattern.
Yep. Well, for like when you were away on vacation,
Yeah.
all right, I hadn't slept that long forever because I was like, oh, I can go to the gym when I need to get to the gym.
Yeah.
All right, because I can show up at
Because-
the gym. I don't have to be in as early as you do.
Yeah.
Right. So I was like, okay, and it's not a you thing.
No, I understand.
Right? But it's like, okay, I wake up naturally, I go to the gym, I hammer it, it's great, go home, take a shower, go to work. No big deal. All right? But when we have to mix schedules and whatnot, it's like, oh, I have to. So let's try to really decouple some behaviors.
Yes.
All right? And it's going to interfere with other things I have going on. But, all right?
I mean, this is the home stretch.
This is the home stretch.
We can
but here's the
reevaluate.
thing. It's not even about reevaluating. It's about building sustainable systems for success.
Yes.
All right. And I know that a lot of folks who own businesses don't understand that you do need rest. Right. This hustle culture is a bunch of bull.
Yes.
Right. I don't know how you think you're going to perform at your optimal without getting rest.
Well,
Working to 3 o'clock.
because they're burning themselves out.
Well, yeah, that's why they fucking fail.
Well, yeah.
All right, you got to play the long game. Right? That's what business is, right?
Yes.
You want to be in the game for as long as possible. So if you're taking care of yourself, you're thinking about how you're recovering. All right. What does this mean? All right. What is a huge, socially acceptable deleterious substance to rest and recovery?
Caffeine?
Booze.
Oh.
Booze. Because I can fall asleep just after drinking espresso.
Okay. I mean,
Not everybody can. I'm just. I'm Latin like that. I'm pretty sure I have more freaking espresso in my blood than I have blood.
I'm sure my mom's family could definitely sleep through like 100 cups of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I, on the other hand, no,
No, because you don't consume.
because I don't consume at all.
I have a cup of coffee waiting from you. I don't know. I'm sure you guys go, he does not need coffee, but I'm going to drink every last bit of that. This could be wonderful. But, okay, so alcohol, all right?
Yes.
when you're doing all these great things for yourself to make positive progress in your health, in your fitness, and those are not decoupled. You cannot be healthy and not fit, all right? But you could be fit and not healthy,
Yeah.
okay? Because we've seen folks who are in incredible shape. They do all the drugs to get them there. I don't want to say that. They do a lot of drugs that support recovery way past the body can do naturally.
Yeah.
They're in what is socially considered great shape, but they're not in great health.
Yeah.
All right? But very rarely do you see people who are in great actual health, and that's just not blood markers. That's able to move and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
All right? Who are not also in shape.
Yes.
All right?
Very
Because it's great if you have low cholesterol, low blood pressure, and your blood's all great if you're not moving and not in great health.
Yeah.
You're not. You're not. You have markers that say, oh, yes, you're not dying. Yeah, you're not dying. All right? But that doesn't mean you're in good health. Can you walk up a flight of stairs again when you're not in good health? Just not. Humans are endurance animals. Endurance animals. You cannot walk up a flight of stairs, you're not in good health. Full stop. End of statement. Not even a debate. Right? It's not even a debate.
No. I mean, like, running is effectively what set us apart.
Yeah, the ability to go long distances without stopping is how this version of human became the humans of the planet, like locusts. Right? But centered to all that is rest and recovery. Come on, you've been here for the entire freaking thing.
I have.
He's so over these videos right now.
No. Listen, I'm just thinking to myself, are we working out here or at the new gym tomorrow?
New gym.
Okay.
New gym.
Okay. So if you start seeing us with a completely different background, that's trying out something a little bit new. But thank you. Join us on this adventure. Wait, I've completely forgotten the. What is wrong with me today? Maybe I got too much rest.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
Help us do all those.
Help us do all those YouTube things. Like, comment, subscribe.
Tell your friends, tell your family. He's forgotten everything, but we're here for you anyway.
Join us on this adventure. 1, 2, 3, let's go.